Alright, this is a Challenger ADC game I played recently. I wanted to walk through this one because it shows a lot of small ADC decisions that matter, especially in lane and mid game. And I picked this game because there's a few moments here that I could have played a bit better, and they're mistakes I see a lot of ADCs make. And so I wanted to use this video to try to present a little teaser of what goes on even in Challenger games. So here we're just trading early game. We get a nice little gank by Jarvan, which is actually pretty nice because we play this extremely well. We get a nice lane gank. A lot of people would actually back off there, thinking that Lost Auto would kill. So I would suggest you guys even push it a little bit further. And if I didn't do that, I actually would have missed out on that kill. So it's nice here to get that final clip. And as you see here, we just killed the Misfortune, right? She's dead. She's going to be gone for a while. Do not hard push the wave unless you actually have the ability to do so. I have all my items already. The 600 gold I have now actually doesn't help at all. So it's better to, in fact, just wait here. Hold the wave so she misses that first big fat wave there. And it'll keep the wave in a good position for you. As you see here, it's right next to our tower. If we want, we could get another gank. It's actually the perfect scenario for us, which is kind of nice so far. We're up a kill, up CS. And as you see here, we're just trying to zone off the wave. We don't want her to get any last hits while we can harass safely if we can. Nami's been hitting some good bubbles, so that helps. You just want to harass when you can. And watch the minimap a lot. We see Jarvan top, so we won't be able to get any assistance here. So we just want to build a nice slow wave to push in. But this is illegal what the enemy is doing. They should not be allowed to step up here. So you're going to move forward. Hopefully, yes. Clear the wave, slow push it. And then you should be able to crash on this big one. Nami's hitting all the bubbles, which is really nice, especially in Challenger where little stuff like this matters. It's very nice here, actually, the position we're in. Just harass. Like, this is illegal for them to walk up here. It's not too bad, but it should not have taken a tower there. It's whatever. As you can see, I keep pressing the tab to see what's going on. It's just most helpful. Here, you have two options. You can take a base, which we decide to do, or you can actually stay and push the wave one more time, which is what we're actually going to do, because they have to base as well. So if we push in this wave one more time, especially a cannon wave, they have to spend time clearing it while we take a base after, which is nice. So here we just check to make sure Misfortune's not back. She based, and so we're gonna clear this quick and then take a base. Oh, she actually came back, so this is perfect time. Take a base. Jarvan's coming bot, so we know if we reset, get our good items now, we'll be in a prime spot. Wave's pushing into us, which means it'll be even easier for him. And my base gets stopped because I suck. And so Jarvan Pinks is on his way. So we stay, we harass. It's all nice and dandy. See, this wave's in a horrible spot for them because it's pushing into us since we have the jungler on our side, and they're just screwed no matter what they do here. So here you don't want to hard push, but I also hard push because I am not thinking that much here. I probably should have held it actually. Oh, I want my items badly. That's why I did it. So I take a base here. It's actually good to hard push there because the enemy's gonna... Ooh. I did not remember this. As you notice in this game, I get my base blocked a lot. Like I should have based by now, but it just wasn't any good scenarios. Unfortunate for Nami there. Here's extremely risky to stay because they have 3 people and it's a very easy dive. And this Misfortune does something good in the fact that she stops my base here. It's really annoying, and so I have to catch the wave at this point. But I definitely should have taken a base by now. So at this point, it's just try not to take any damage, clear the wave, and hopefully you'll have a chance to take it back here. Yeah, I do go ahead and get that back in, and then I have I bought items, so at this point I am stronger. She's gonna want that cannon, so as soon as she moves up, that's when I take the initiative to go in. I do miss the initial abilities, but I'm so strong at this point that it's just an instant one-shot. She should have not greeted for the cannon, which I know a lot of people do. It's a big mistake, because at this point, now we take the full wave. She's gonna miss a wave and a half worth of golden experience. We're gonna take 2 plates. It's really bad for Misfortune to do what she did there. So at this point, we just take tower. Mid's having fun. I step up here to clear the wave because it's just gonna be nice and nice and easy. I don't want it to get all messed up, dragged under the tower, and then we have a nice easy path to drag, which is really nice here. Though if I was greedy, I would have taken a base, because it's probably better for me to be on the map sooner by getting my items faster and spiking earlier. But I know that junglers will rage, so it's fine. I help out, and we get Drake, which is really nice. She overextended again, which is what you watch for. You look at the map, and she flashed for some reason. So this is quite the fun game. You're gonna see later. This becomes even more fun. Lots of going in and dying. But for now, that's how you extend the lead. She felt forced to push in because she thought we were gonna be at Drake, but we actually did it too fast. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, Zin's coming here, and our friendly neighborhood Rel was somehow. Oh no, actually not yet. Well, here I greeted. I really should have just based here. This is a heavy greed. I have no mana, no nothing. As you hear me try to spam it. And here is when we get the friendly neighborhood Rel. If you look on the top, yep, there she is. So that wave it literally killed all my momentum, my tempo. And then it gets even worse. Don't even look at this. Oh, look what Rel does here. She dubstep ignites me, and then I get stuck, and then I'm dead. So this was just me greeting for the wave. I shouldn't have. It killed all pressure for me. So that's a mistake. I feel like a lot of players do, especially ADC. Do not greed for that wave. It's never worth it. Okay, I get back to lane. It's I do damage here just so that J4 doesn't feel like he has to fight later on a bad playing field. Because now the Zen is low, so he can't contest anything my Jarvan does. So you kind of open the map in that way, which is nice. If you ever have that opportunity, make sure to put some damage down there. Don't read the chat. They're going off for no reason. Ignore that. Push the wave here, nice and easy. Get some nice plates. I don't know where anyone else at this point, so I'm like, this was a very big mistake. I should not have hit that tower, but you know, we don't talk about those. So as you see, those two big mistakes I made like completely entered my team, and I deserve all the flack I got at this point because of bad base timings and greediness for waves. So don't do that. I know better. We should all know better. Here it's just disrespectful from Vlad to stand there. I don't know what he was thinking. Yeah. And then Zen at this point was like 9-0 or 10-0. Very strong. But you always keep moving forward. At this point, you just play for waves. Everyone's already dead. I try to land poke if I can, but she's moving pretty well for Misfortune. That movement speed's no joke. And so, well, I guess I need to get better at aiming, I guess. Yeah, that's the crux of it there. Just 2 bad plays that cost me a lot. And then you get into the mid scenarios like this where it's quite doomed. Well, you feel behind. That's the main thing. You feel behind because they have everything. They took everything. Rift Herald, Krugs. The fact that we got that early dragon is nice because we save 5 minutes for later. Yeah. At this point, all you want to do is stay mid, clear waves.
An enemy has
look for off-map potential if you can, like here. They're fighting bot, so instead of clearing the wave mid, just see if you can help. If it's close. If they're like all the way down bot, then it's no point. Here I got a little excited. I thought I was fine to do this, but I guess not. Again, I get caught. So it's a big problem where you think it's a good opportunity, but they just focus fire you with everything. But it's okay because they use 3 ults to get me. So it actually turns this next fight very good for our team because they use everything on you. So I always have a saying where if you're gonna die, and you're gonna die regardless, at least die if they use everything on you. Don't die to some random BS where they don't use anything and still kill you. But if you're gonna die, make sure you took some ults with you. And that's the best. Those are the best deaths you can get. But at this point, I'm super strong. You know, I have IE, I have Essence Reaver. My crits are doing like 100 true damage on every hit. It's kind of insane, but we take it. Again, we're just mid. We're just chilling. Nothing we can do. Poke if you can. I'm confident in my W's and my Nami next to me, which is why I'm okay pulling forward like this. Always poke if you can. Yeah. You always want to stay near your... Like here, this is just me knowing my limits. It's okay if she goes on me because no one's next to her. I have my W to get out if needed. And so it's just free. Free damage for the next fight. You always want to make sure you're mid. Poking, especially... I feel like that's a big thing ADCs don't do that well, is not just CSing mid, but doing damage where you can, when you can, because it makes the surrounding fights that come very, very, very easier. And that's a nice thing to have, especially for your teammates. They'll love you for it. I've gotten... Oh, here, yeah. J4 gets a good ult, and make sure to burst that MF quick. You have to have good target selection, too. Oh, yeah. This is illegal what Zen does. He should die here. But, yep, that Vlad just fucked us all. Okay. That wasn't the greatest, but thankfully at this point, Renekton and Ahri are pretty situated. So as long as they use stuff to kill you, it's really fine. Like, Vlad had to expend Flash and Ult and Ghost. So if you're gonna die, get something for it. But I do think this game was on me. This game could have been way easier if I didn't fuck up my tempo and troll a bit. So I will take that. Here is I have my team around me. I know I'm fine. I have sums up. I should not have died there to Zen. If I played that better, I wouldn't have. But it's fine. Because again, I'm doing this because I have my team around me. It forces them to engage. They use everything, and then my Renekton Ahri is way stronger than the other opponent, so it lets them carry. Essentially, you don't always have to be the main person carrying. So this is nice. They engage on me once again. Once again, they use everything, and then once again, my team backs me up because I know they're next to me. So I guess the moral of the story is if you're gonna do dumb stuff, have your teammates next to you. And of course, farming well also helps. Being close to 9.5 CS a minute it helps a lot. So I would always suggest for you to look at stuff like the mistakes I did with tempo, and that'll probably be the biggest thing that'll help you climb. Is understanding those moments and knowing when to go in and when not to go in. You know, I made quite a few mistakes this game, but you know, I got pretty decent teammates around me, and that helped a lot. At this point, you know, everyone's dead. You take Dragon, you take Baron into a reset, then you're good to go. Not too shabby there. All right, you go mid. Because ADCs should be mid for this. It'd be nice to have like a 1-3-1 going, where one person top, 3 mid, one bot. But I see Jarvan just wanting to clear camp, so I say, okay, you clear, I'm gonna clear. So I take some. Ari's backing top, so we have no pressure, no point moving forward here. So take what you can get. It's really nice if you can farm surrounding areas. Here, clear mid. And here I make a mistake because I think that they're bot dealing with that. But nope, they're hiding for me. Which is nice. Again, they use all their ults. MF ulted, Bro ult. So it's not the worst of the worst, but I just didn't expect it. I'm gonna be honest. I probably could have blue trinketed that bush, but again, it's whatever. They're gonna lose so much for it anyway, so it's worth. All right, it's gonna be a nice little bot fight here. I'll let this play out. So, like, you see, even I'm dead. I've died a lot this game. I've died a shit ton, but still, I've made impact in the game where I could. They don't have ults for any of these fights, and if your team has ults and they don't, all because they blew it on you, it's super worth. Here I find a pick on Vlad. You see the damage, it's just insane. It's too much damage. And at that point the game is done. It's not too bad. You push here because you can, but you know, if the game wasn't over, I'd push top, then take jungle camps, but here it's done. So yeah, just focus on tempo, you know. If you know, the way to get ahead is through item advantages, and if you don't get those base in to get the items, it's not gonna be good. So thank you for watching, and I'll have more videos out soon.